when I went to record Does God Sleep, I was pretty much convinced that I had failed to succeed in Christian music. So I purposely put together a collection of songs that I really wanted to record as if it were my last chance to record, and I really wanted to find 10 songs about things that make us question if God's even there, if God even exists, because these things are so hard for us. And I heard there's a man going around on a video of a Jesse Norman concert, and I said, my gosh, this song is so creepy. It's so creepy. The song's like, sounds like it's about death, but it's really about Jesus. And I went and I read the lyrics online, and I was like, I don't know, man. This doesn't sound like Jesus, even though they say Jesus in the song. I think the song should be about death, and that everybody's going to die at some point. And so I've done several versions of There's a Man Going Round throughout my recording and performance career, but this version was just kind of a, not filler, but an artistic moment in the midst of some heavy songs on Does God Sleep, where we did some hip-hop and experimental stuff, and then we put my voice through a process that I think makes me sound like Darth Vader. There's a man going round taking names. I love how it sounds, and I don't remember if I ever used it during a concert. I think maybe during a couple shows we had it as like an intro thing as I was walking out. Other song on the record that we did in that style, Of the Age, we did do during shows. I would just dance around while it was playing and get people to dance with me. But I have There's a Man resurfaced on Love Me Forever, which I love. I love how that turned out, and I think it really gets the point across, at least the point I wanted to make with the song. But it's fun on this record. It's kind of cool, and certainly sets the stage for me to do whatever I want. So when I go into the next song and it's just me and acoustic guitar, that's a statement all its own. And that song, the second song on the record is Wasted Time, and again, Leah McGilvery wrote the words that became Wasted Time, and it started out as a church song, as a worship song, and then it became something that I did when I played like churches and coffee houses, and I really love the song. I love it. I love the way it addresses that it's our responsibility to make good with the time we've been given, and that most of the problems that we have in our lives are self-inflicted because we don't take the time to find the Lord. And there's an extended version of the song that I do live that I guess I'm going to have to eventually record. That there's another section to the song where I address Satan and Satan's influence on our lives, and how he works and how he operates. And I say, Satan laughs at all our pain, Satan laughs at all our shame. Won't you laugh in Satan's face? Won't you please take Satan's place and make my life a holy place? And I love doing that. I love doing that at performance. I like addressing Satan. I didn't do it on the record because it was really meant to be a series of small songs, and I tried it both ways, and I really felt like it flowed better, it worked better, shorter. I don't know if I regret that. That may be one of those things that now if I went to record a record I wouldn't even care about. I would say I don't care if the record turns out lopsided, I don't care if the song doesn't fit in, I'm just doing what I want to do. But as a concept record, Does God Sleep for me really works. It was also the record that put me on the map, that got people to notice what I was doing. You know, it has Don't Touch Me Anymore, which probably was the most eye-opening song of my early records, and that definitely got me a lot of attention, which was great because it made it where people would be curious to see what I'd say next. And it's funny, I've been doing these and I haven't mentioned the photo art, so I want to go back real fast. And on Not Unclean, the picture of me on Not Unclean, I actually have facial hair. It was a self-portrait I did with the first little digital camera I bought at Walmart, that looked like a thing of lipstick. It's a thin, square, rectangular tube that you went like Banaka. I remember, that's what it reminded me of, my Banaka camera. And yeah, I bought it off the back of a comic book, and I was taking pictures to see if it worked, and we needed a picture for the website, and I didn't have any pictures, and so we took one of those pictures. The gentleman who designed my website, Mark Feltry, he and I took one of those pictures and kind of fuzzed it up a little bit. But if you go to my website and look at the picture on it, that's the cover of Not Unclean, and if you look, I had a mustache goatee thing going on, and that would never be part of my career after that. That struck me as really funny. And the picture of Itch is a performance photo when I was performing at a Methodist church in Needles. That was actually my first major church concert that we got that picture at. And Does God Sleep had two pictures, and they're upside down from each other. One is me standing in front of a big banner advertising one of my shows, and I can't remember where that show was. I still have the banner though. And the other picture was me playing guitar, and I put the pictures on the record the way I did because the record was really a conflict of the wild and the crazy and the acoustic, and I love the design of the cover. Gordon McCaw helped me with that cover, and I remember we were doing it by email, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like all night long, until I finally decided on the image that I really liked. And for me, Does God Sleep was my my quintessential breakout record. It was the record that got me noticed. It was the record that established that I was not going to do what people expected me to do. I wasn't going to just sing straight gospel music that people had in their minds, which was really praise music, but I was really going to begin to attack the issues. And it was during Does God Sleep that I think I really started, growing an audience for what I was doing.